What's up guys, Gaz from Fermented World. This evening, not today, this evening, I'm going to be checking the gravity of this Turkish Delight Stout and possibly dry hopping, depending on what the gravity is. So I'm going to get my little drip bucket, put it underneath the tap there, because it always drips a couple of times, and from the tap I'm just going to take a hydrometer reading. We need it to be below 20. I think it is. Holy shit balls. That thing's floaty. That is so weird. The hydrometer is slightly rising and the level of that's going down. How bizarre. Right, well that's doing what it's doing, but I still can't see what I'm supposed to have, which is a bit tedious. So what we're going to do is a little tip when it's bubbly like a stout normally can be with a big frothy head, is I'm just gonna be removing this out of my way, this gunkiness, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Now I have sterilised this equipment here, but I'm not going to be putting this small amount back in now because I've stuck a fucking tissue in it, which you're not really wanting to do. So let's let that settle. Now I can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I went to the Knott's Craft Beer Festival yesterday. It was absolutely fucking brilliant. Saw Northern Monk there. Can't remember whether I had a Northern Monk beer though. I hope I did. It was a bloody good night. So looking at this, we are at 18, which is perfect. So today's date is 21st, I believe. Yes, of course it is. Or is it? I'll find out in a second. It is at 1.0. Double check that that's right. 20's there. Yep. Or is it? No, it's 16. Yeah, 16, sorry. Which is good because we needed it to be below 20 to be able to dry hop. I'm going to give this a little bit of a taste. It might still be a bit sweet because it's still got some sugars in there that are doing its tang. So I'm actually very tempted to just lob this back in, you know, because most of the ferment's finished. You don't really want to waste any, do you? But saying that, it really isn't worth it for 70 ml. Nah, it's not worth it. I'm not going to drink it either. Can't really taste, can't really smell the Turkish Delight in there. Can't really taste it either. That's a bit disappointing. Tastes nice though. Very malty, very dark and malty. So I am looking for my hops. This one is dry hopped with Galena hops. Alpha acid of 12.5 hop pellets. Alpha acids refer to how bitter something is. It has an aroma of blackcurrant, spicy grapefruit, and an intensity of 6. Got these from Cross My Loof, which are an amazing hop company up in Scotland. And we are ready to dry hop this. So I used to use these muslin bags, which you just put your stuff in and off you go. Now I use this reusable hop cage because I got sick of having to use the bags and then throw them away and stuff, because I just couldn't be bothered to keep washing them. So I'm using an incredibly insane amount of dry hops, as I always do, because I buy them in bags of 100 and I just think, well, why not? What's the worst that could happen? It might have extra flavour. Yay. So I'll whack that back on there. Make sure it's on. There you go, that's the hop cage with the hops in it like that. Quick swig of beer. I'm actually probably going to drink that from that test tube actually, because that was quite nice. I'm going to break the seal of this. Have a look what's going on. Yeah, looks good. Still a bit of frothiness on the top. Let's see if we can get you in to look at that. That's what we're looking at so far, that's how we are. And then we're going to take the hop cage. I'm going to spread them out evenly-ish and just drop that in like that. It will sink to begin with, but when you open this again in X amount of days, it'll be open. It'll be floating up on top again. All of the hops would absorb some liquid and it'll just float back up. Hopefully in that time, as it's getting saturated, more hop oils will come out and into the brew, which is exactly what we want. And that is pretty much it for today. I just thought I'd get that done tonight so then I don't forget to do it, because I was supposed to do it this morning, but I was at a beer festival yesterday, so there wasn't really much of the morning left when I got up. So, just seal that back up. The hop cage was sterilised, as always. Everything always is. And then you just make sure that that's back on like that. And yeah, there you go. Dry hop, simple as that. Some people just lob it in on the top. I've done that before, but when I use a bottle wand to bottle it, you get a load of the crappy bits of the hops and it just blocks it up, so you have to keep undoing it. And you don't really want hops in the finished product anyway. Get like spitting it out and shit. So simple as that. That's how you dry hop. Yeah, I've made a note of the gravity. I think this one needs to finish at 0.009. So we've still got a what? Probably check it again in 5 days, maybe a week. See where it's at. Adios.